June 2025 release date. This is the story of Sid, an aspiring young man from Mumbai who dreams of becoming a police officer one day. He lives with his family and works at a call center. His mother wants him to marry. She sees a girl he likes, but he's not interested. One night when Sid is returning home, he spots two men loitering near his house and decides to confront them. He threatens them and asks them to leave, but they end up killing his sister. Sid is devastated by the loss and vows to avenge her death. He manages to escape and goes to the police station to file a complaint, but the officers there refuse to help him because he has no evidence. They tell him that without proof, he can't file a case. Frustrated, he takes the law into his own hands and sets out to find the men who killed his sister.
Sid finds the men and demands that they tell him where their hideout is.
One of the men agrees and leads Sid to their hideout, but it turns out to be a trap.
Sid is attacked and left for dead, but he manages to escape once again.
He goes to a friend for help, but the friend refuses to assist him because he doesn't want to get involved in the mess. Discouraged, Sid returns home.
Just then, his neighbor, who is also a gangster, approaches him and offers his assistance.
The neighbor had witnessed everything that happened to Sid's sister and wants to help him get justice. Together, they go to the police station to file a complaint.
And are surprised when the same officers who ignored Sid's pleas now start asking questions.
It seems that someone powerful has been putting pressure on them to drop the case. The neighbor tells Sid that this happens all the time and that the police are corrupt.
Sid is furious and refuses to give up.
With the help of his neighbor, Sid is able to gather evidence against the men who killed his sister. They go to the police station once again, this time armed with proof. But once again, they are ignored. Sid is desperate and doesn't know what to do. Just then, his neighbor suggests that they should take the matter into their own hands. He tells Sid that the men who killed his sister are dangerous, and that the only way to stop them is to fight fire with fire. Sid is hesitant at first, but eventually agrees. Meanwhile, the men who killed Sid's sister are planning their next move. They're targeting another innocent girl, and Sid receives a tip-off. He rushes to the spot, but he's too late. The men have already kidnapped the girl and are escaping.
Sid gives chase
And manages to corner them.
A fierce battle ensues, and in the end, Sid comes out on top. He takes down the men and rescues the girl. Word of Sid's bravery spreads like wildfire, and soon he's being celebrated as a hero. People are hailing him as the new protector of the city, and he starts receiving invitations to speak at various events. At first, Sid is reluctant to accept these invitations, but eventually he agrees. He uses the platform to speak out against corruption and injustice. Sid has become a role model for many, and people are looking up to him as a symbol of hope.
Years pass, and Sid becomes a successful businessman and social activist.
He continues to speak out against corruption and injustice, and he's also involved in several philanthropic activities. Despite his busy schedule, Sid never forgets the values that were instilled in him by his family and friends. He is a true role model for the youth and an inspiration to all those who believe in fighting for what's right. One day, Sid is approached by the police with a proposition. They want him to run for public office and become a politician. Sid is hesitant at first, but eventually he agrees. He knows that he can make a real difference in the the world if he enters politics. So he runs for office and wins by a landslide. As a politician, Sid is able to make significant changes in the city. He introduces new policies that target corruption and promote social justice. He also works to improve the lives of the underprivileged, and he becomes known as the champion of the common man. Sid's political career is marked by success, and he is able to make a positive impact on the lives of millions. But not everyone is happy with Sid's success. There are those who benefit from the status quo and they don't want change. So they try to bring Sid down, but their efforts fail and Sid's popularity only grows.
Sid's story is an example of how one man's dedication and hard work can make a difference in the world.
He is a true hero who used his platform to fight for what was right. And he is an inspiration to all of us. Sid's journey began with the loss of his sister, but it was through that tragedy that he found his purpose. He could have given in to despair and anger, but instead he chose to channel his emotions into positive action. Sid's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can be found. The Flashback is a powerful story about love, loss, revenge, and redemption. It's a story that will stay with you long after you watch it. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, I highly recommend that you do. You won't be disappointed. If you liked this movie, then you will definitely love watching these movies too. We have made a list of similar movies that we know you will love to watch. The link to the video is available below. Do check it out and let us know which movie you like the most. The Flashback is a 2023 Indian Tamil language action film written and directed by newcomer Vivek and produced by BJ Govindaraj under the banner of Black Ticket Company. The music is composed by Hip Hop Tamiza, and the cinematography is handled by Balasubramaniam and edited by Arbig. The film features Prabhu Deva and Regina Cassandra in the lead roles, while Yogi Babu, Robo Shankar, Harish Parati, and Munish Kanth play supporting roles. Upon its theatrical release on the 29th of September 2023, the film received generally negative reviews from critics who criticized the film's plot and screenplay. However, some praised the performances of the lead actors, especially that of Regina Cassandra. Now let's talk about the plot of the movie. The film follows a gangster named Siddiq who is on the run from the police after being framed for a crime he did not commit. With the help of a journalist, Siddiq seeks refuge in a village and assumes a new identity. As he tries to rebuild his life in the village, he gets caught in a conflict between two rival gangs.
Despite trying to stay out of it, Siddiq is forced to take sides. When one of the gangs targets the people of the village,
as the violence escalates, Siddiq must confront his past and decide whether to embrace his old life or continue his new one.
The film explores themes of identity, loyalty, and redemption, and it examines the lengths to which people will go to protect those they care about.
Now, let's talk about the cast of the film. Prabhu Deva plays the lead role of Siddiq, a gangster who is on the run from the police. Known for his exceptional dancing skills and action sequences, Prabhu Deva brings a unique style to the role of a gangster. Regina Cassandra plays the role of a journalist who helps Siddiq escape the police. Cassandra delivers a strong performance as a determined and independent woman who is not afraid to speak out against injustice. Yogi Babu plays a pivotal role as a comic relief in the film. His comedic timing and ability to deliver punchlines perfectly make him a perfect fit for the role.
The supporting cast also includes Robo Shankar, Harish Parati, and Munish Kanth, who all deliver solid performances in their respective roles.
Overall, the acting in the film is top-notch, and the cast is able to breathe life into their characters, making them feel real and relatable despite the over-the-top plot. Now let's talk about the technical aspects of the film. The music of the film is composed by hip-hop Tamiz, who does an excellent job of creating a score that complements the film's narrative. The cinematography by Balasubramaniam is also noteworthy, as he is able to capture the beauty of the rural landscapes, while also creating visually stunning action sequences. However, the editing by R.B. Garudev could have been better, as the film's runtime feels unnecessarily stretched out in some parts. Overall, The Flashback is a film that has its flaws,
but it is still worth watching for its stellar performances and technical brilliance in certain areas.
If you are a fan of action dramas with a touch of comedy, then this film is definitely for you. Just be prepared to suspend your disbelief at times, to fully immerse yourself in the world of gangsters' loyalty and redemption.